Many of them are in sales. They're in persuasion. They help people make decisions by buying things, real estate, life insurance, automobiles, things of that nature, pharmaceutical sales. So many of them are in sales. I'm talking about now, by the way, minus athletes and fund managers. Several are attorneys and doctors. For most of us, we're not going to law school. We're not going back to medical school, but they're in the group as well. And then the vast majority of the remaining people are entrepreneurs. They have found a way to solve people's problems. They've started businesses. None of them were born entrepreneurs. Most of them had jobs before they started the business. Most of those people have failed in multiple businesses before they became successful in the one they're now pretty successful in. I can tell you this, all of them have faced adversity. All of them had fears. All of them had people in their family telling them they were crazy. All of them have had people tell them they're not going to win. All of them have had people root against them. All of them have had somebody hurt them. Most of them have had somebody steal from them, lie to them, take from them, and use them. And they won anyway. See, there has to be a point in your life where you go, I'm not going to be a statistic. My family is not going to be a statistic. And if you really love what you do, but you want to provide for your family, then get a career that can provide and do what you love as your hobby or your pastime, or go get enough money saved that you can dedicate all your time to doing this other thing. I am not suggesting in any way, shape, or form that what you're doing doesn't work. My middle sister is a Christian school teacher. I would be crushed if she ever did anything other than that for a living. I just would. But her husband, who has a nice corporate job, also has an entrepreneurial hustle as a podcast. Okay? And so somewhere in there, they've got a game plan. They also started saving money in their early 20s because they were clients of mine in the financial business. But they started a savings plan. They've got lots of equity in their home. They have found a way to live extremely below their means. And so there is a path for everybody. There's a path for working people. There's a path for entrepreneurs. There's a path for salespeople. There's a path. You have to find yours. You have to become committed to a plan. You have to get a strategy down. If you are going to be in a career that does not pay you a lot of money, then you've got to be great with your money. You're going to have to be very disciplined. You're going to have to save. You're going to have to invest. You're going to have to find a way to cut out excess and live below your means. Or you need to start a side hustle in addition to that career. Or your spouse does. Or maybe one of you works on the weekends and earns supplementary income. Unfortunately, the way the system works today is it's almost impossible for two people in a relationship that raise a family and have children, with the way taxes work now, with the lack of wage growth that I've told you, to get ahead unless they are unbelievably diligent with their money. And so if you're going to have those careers that make a difference in other people's lives but won't make a financial difference in yours, I salute you. I admire you. This show is really for you today. If you're one of these people who wants to get financial increase, well, we've already talked about the different things you need to do, and I will hear as we go down the list in a minute. So I want to honor those of you that do work every day that changes other people's lives, and you don't get the appreciation verbally, emotionally that you deserve, and you certainly don't get the financial remuneration and appreciation that you're worthy of.